Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? That was awkward. I had it all set and ready. I had it loaded in the chamber. I was like, what up, y'all? Can you be the sexy ninja? I don't know what happened. I was like, woo. I'm emotionally torn right now because I just got done rewatching Black Panther. That has nothing to do with this podcast. It just, I'm emotionally spent. This has been a really good day off, so let's get it going. Welcome to the New World Podcast, brother. And it's for life. Brought to you by C Plus Studios and a Paper Saber universe. We're going to talk about Rampage that happened this past Friday. Tony, Excalibur, JR, all on commentary. We start off the show strong. AEW World Trios Championship match, the Elite versus Isaiah Cassidy, Matt Hardy, and Ethan Page with Stokely on the outside. Fucking awesome, man. It was a damn good match. I can't wait until Wednesday with the Elite versus Top Flight and AR Fox. Like, this match was like, yes, baby, the Elite is here, and they're rocking it. And Isaiah Cassidy, man, this kid, he had me pop so many times, man, especially in laughter, man. Like these high-pitched screams, and he made me pop this past week on Dynamite. I really like this dude. So, Matt Hardy being subjected to Ethan Page because they have him under contract and everything like that. He works for them. It's just a fun storytelling at its finest. And to start the show off strong was such a fun match. And you couldn't go wrong from there. We had a backstage interview with Ricky Starks talking about going through the Garcia Guevara gauntlet here this upcoming Wednesday. Ricky Starks, I know he's going all the way. He's going to whoop Chris Jericho's ass because he's Ricky Starks. I just did the hand pose that he does. I love that hand pose. And you know what's funny? I was just at Walmart, and I believe a new set of figures dropped for All Elite Wrestling. I got so excited. I saw a Hangman Page. I saw another MJF figure. I was like, ooh, I want that. And I saw a Cody Rhodes. And then I looked in the back. I was like, who comes in this class? And I saw Ricky Starks has a figure out right now. And I was like, oh, I need this figure. I need a Ricky Starks figure immediately. Like, I already have an MJF one. I might go back and get that other MJF because I love MJF. But I was just at the store, and I was like, damn it, couldn't find him. So I need to go to Target. So my day out tomorrow, that's going to be hunting. Backstage with Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, with Sanjay, doing a promo. Against Danhausen with Orange Cassidy and Best Friends. Danhausen, it's funny, it's like this. I never really got the gimmick until I actually started watching him more. And the fact he's more on Rampage than he is on the main show, Dynamite. I'm like, okay, this is why he's fucking funny. Like, about this Golden Globe thing, called it an Oscar, then the Best Friends and Orange Kids, like, no, it says, it's like, yes, cursed, see, yeah, So, he's really growing on me, and it's just one of those things, too, like, it's a breath of fresh air. Like, in WWE, I know what's going on, I got this sense, I'm already connected with all these wrestlers and stuff like that, but when you go into another promotion, you're discovering different players. It feels like the indies. Like when I go in the indies trades and tapes and stuff like that, like back in the day, and I'm just finding new wrestlers that I'm just like, okay, that's cool. That's kind of cool. And we had Brian Pillman Jr. It's good to see him versus Swerve Strickland with his mogul affiliates, tattoo dude, and I think one's name's Parker. I think the other one's Chad. I might be wrong, but these dudes are monsters. And Swerve got the win. Dustin Rhodes for the rescue because they started beating down Brian Pillman Jr. Swerve and his crew was being disrespectful, but Rhodes comes out with a weapon, sends them off packing, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to build more with Swerve, Dustin Rhodes, Malachi Black video. We're talking about Eddie Kingston. You know, I'm slowly catching up on this story. I've been like looking to see what happened. They're messing with Eddie and this and that. So this is a very intriguing thing. And, you know, it's keeping me hooked. I'm like, all right. Let's see where we're going with this. You know, and I do love me some Malachi Black. I like the House of Black, you know. So I want to see where we're going. We had Tony Storm and Saraya versus the Renegade Twins. I really like the Renegade Twins. They did a good job in this match. And Tony Storm, Saraya, I'm like, okay, message received. These two are heels. They are heels. They are a heel team. And I think now we have to root for Britt Baker, you know, to come and whoop these two's asses, you know, along with everybody else, with Ruby Soho on the mix. So this was, and they they pulled out the spray paint during this match after they beat the Renegade Twins, Tony Storm and Saraya, and they put, I was like, what the fuck are they? The NWO? No, they just put a big L. You know, and the shit, L to the forehead. For the L to the Renegade Twins. Fun match. I had a good time. And I like the fact that this is an hour. This is an hour of just putting it on and just getting sucked in any way you can possible. And we have Roosh versus Christopher Daniels. Not Rush. Roosh versus Christopher Daniels. Really good seeing Christopher Daniels, man. It just brings back so many memories for me. You know, way back in the day when I first discovered Christopher Daniels. Roosh is going to face Bryan Danielson on Dynamite. He got paid a lot of money by MJF because MJF is sick of this shit. He's like, Roosh, you're going to go over and Roosh up Bryan Danielson, and you're going to whoop his ass on Dynamite so I don't have to face him in the 1 hour Iron Man match. That story just keeps building on going to Revolution here in March. He beat Christopher Daniels, showing... It was funny, I was like really hoping that Christopher Daniels got the win, but I was like, that doesn't make sense if you're going to have Roosh. I like saying that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. If it gets annoying, I'm stopping right now. I'm stopping. Stop. Yeah. But, good old Mark Henry. It's time for the main event. And I had a good time. This Roosh, his finish, fucking phenomenal, man. Like he said, he had this promo. He's like, you mess with the bull, you'll get the horns. And I was like, that's so fucking cheesy. But then I saw his finisher. I was like, Brian, you got some work. You got, going on Wednesday, man. I thought you and Thatcher was great, but we just got great opponents for Bryan Danielson, and this Roosh guy is legit. Legit. Too legit to quit. MC Hammer throwback. All right. I enjoyed the show. I didn't enjoy it as much as last week's Rampage because the show started off strong, and it was just, but I give this show a solid 4 out of 5. Tell me what you thought of this week's Rampage. What was your highs? What was your lows? What was your ups? What was your downs? What did you love? What did you hate? But while doing so, you're going to do something else. You're going to like. You're going to subscribe. Because why? Because I am KMB, the sexy ninja. You're going to share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. And you know this, man. The New World Podcast, brother, is for life.
Done. No, they're not.
There's an exclamation point being put on this match.
BTE trigger.
In the form of a BTE trigger and a 3 count. Fascinating. Amazing team.